Back in 2002, Legally Blonde 2 was filmed, a scene from Legally Blonde 2 was filmed in Springfield, Illinois, where I was living at the time. And I was working as a comprehensive case manager and elder abuse investigator for Senior Services of Central Illinois. And apparently there had been a local casting call. I was not aware of that. I would not have gone anyway, but there was a local casting call, and locals were invited to be extras. I just so happened to be at a coffee shop in downtown Springfield, little tiny downtown Springfield, which is a very rural town. It's the capital city, but it is in the middle of Illinois, and it is very rural and quite small. I happened to be in this coffee shop, and the casting director, one of the casting directors, Terrence Harris, was in there, and he came over to me and invited me to be an extra. And so I said, okay, sure. And I got the time off from my job. It was a couple of days, like 2.5 days of filming. And I happened to have just started dating this guy, and he was with me at that coffee shop, and he had gone to the casting call, but he hadn't gotten called. And Terrence invited him too to come be an extra. So that was nice. So he got the chance to do that. And, you know, at least I had somebody to hang out with, because those couple of days, it was like long hours of waiting and doing nothing. It was interesting to see for myself, like, how I have no interest in movie making at all or being an actor. But it was interesting just for that moment of time to see how movies are made and the effort that goes into just single shots, and how much time people have to wait, even the actors between shots, for these, you know, for these movie makers to set this up. It doesn't just happen. So it was a lot of long hours waiting, and then, you know, when we were doing the filming, it was really interesting and cool, and we were directed by the directors as to how our facial expressions should be, and, you know, which direction we should look, and if we're looking busy or we're looking engaged with the speaker. So this is the reason that Legally Blonde 2 was filmed in Springfield, Illinois, just this scene, because our Capitol building there, the chambers of the Capitol building, happen to look the most like the chambers of the, you know, National Federal Building, the Capitol building, and so they filmed it in Springfield. And so the chamber was full of extras, and my part was as a person in the press box. I was one of the press. So as you're facing the TV, I would be on the right in the press box. I have like a short, like a bob, brown hair. I'll of course put a picture up, a still picture, and the time where you can pause it and see the couple of seconds where I can be seen. There's a couple of different shots and angles where you can see me, but usually it's blurry, and there's only one where you can kind of clearly see that it's me. So anyway, it was interesting to meet the actors that were involved in that scene, because, you know, Reese Witherspoon was kind of, you know, she was on top of the world at that time. Sally Field, of course, was super famous, and Regina King was there too. So all three of them were in the presence of the extras. And Reese was really, really pleasant. Sally was really lovely. And Regina, not so much. She didn't make eye contact. She didn't engage. She didn't say hello. She seemed to be surrounded by an entourage all the time, and just seemed very, like, I don't know, just very maybe focused. So it was like 2.5 days. We did get paid. I have the pay stubs from the production company. And like I said, it was just interesting to see how involved movie making is. I have no interest in it at all, but just for that moment, it was cool to see it. So anyway, it was funny because Reese's hair, like when she said hello to all the extras, and when she was rehearsing that speech that she gives on the floor, and she's up at the podium, and it's about Brewster's Bill, which is really cute. It's a really cute speech. It's a cute movie. and it's about animal activism and animal rights. So, you know, I was glad to be, you know, at least if I was going to be part of some dumb Hollywood movie, at least it was something to do with like animal activism. But Reese's hair, when she said hello to us and when she was rehearsing, was really short. She just had her natural short hair. But then when she came out to do the filming, she had that perfect blonde hair. So that wasn't her hair. So that was sort of surprising. And it's so funny because in 2002, even back then, like we weren't taking pictures with our cameras. I have no pictures of myself on the set. We were still using flip phones, and if you remember the flip phones, it was like the cameras were terrible. Nobody took pictures with them. Nobody sent pictures with them. So I barely have any record of it at all, but it was a fun opportunity. So anyway, I just thought I'd share that. Thanks for listening. Bye.